Major Slack Videos.
Well, yeah, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more control. Here we are in the middle of the old boys mission. And, oh, I've got some board countermeasures turning. Okay, let's do that. And let's take on some new ones. Did I just get a rare mod? And strategic target, his charge. Yeah, we can do that. This will take us back to the maintenance section. Let's just dismiss that. We can do this one. Maintenance section, dismiss that. Likewise. And we could do this. We're going to encounter some elevated. Okay, so that's that. Next, we've unlocked Pierce. This is what I really want. This we can get right now. I'm not that crazy about spin. Like I said, it's really only good once you get it up to level 2 with some decent mods. I only recommend it if you have enough money to get both spin and pierce. They don't share the same material requirements, but make sure you have enough money because this is where it's at. This kicks ass. We are 4 astral blips short. I have enough for both, so I'm going to get both. Let's go astral blip farming. This can be found in the research section, which is where we are now. We could push forward or we can back up. I'm in favor of backing up. Because what's coming up next is pretty hellacious. And let's put one of these rate of fire boosts on the spin. Yep, so this is the spin. It's basically like an SMG. Yeah, in this playthrough, my first playthrough, I went tank. Basically, like, there's 2 builds you can go. You can go tank, put everything into health right off the bat, which is what I did the first time. It was comfortable, but I was, like, in combat for a long time because I didn't really have launch maxed out or anything else maxed out. This time I'm going glass cannon, and I'm starting to pay for it, as I see. I've got nothing in health. So yeah, we're going to have to start putting some points into health. This is why I'm in favor of going back to farm astral blip, because what's coming up next, if we can have the pierce weapon form, it will make it a lot easier. So let's just go back and see if we can farm some enemies, see if I can put together some astral blip. Actually, the first thing I should do... Yeah, that's right, we're going in the right direction. I want to go back down that elevator. Your mileage may vary, of course. But once you see the pierce weapon form in effect, you'll be thoroughly convinced. Okay, so are there enemies going to spawn around here? Hello? Anybody here? A little spawn? A little enemy spawn? Give it to me. Not going to play ball, eh? Okay, let's go down to the cafeteria. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's on. Oh, and there's a hiss ball. I forget what they're called, but... Okay, so we gotta take care of that right away. There it is. Hiss cluster, that's what it's called. You gotta take care of that because, okay, quiet on the set. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, here, look at here. Astral blip. Intrusive pattern. Let me just hang out here and recharge a little bit of health. Well, I'm in dire straits here. There's some health. Okay. That hiss cluster is healing the enemies. It has to go. Whenever you see one of those, it's like priority number 1. There's him. There's some astro blip. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Uh-oh. That's a lifesaver, eh? Oh, I got my health back. Okay. Got one astro blip. Somebody is saying that you could get those elevated by doing a quick launch. It's not true. There's no reliable way. Except a good old-fashioned shotgun. Is it a shotgun? There's that guy. Alright, watch it now. I got a new way of taking care of these guys. Just get in close, and then when they take a melee attack, they blow themselves up. Get close. Dodge back, and they attempt to melee attack you, and then they blow themselves up. Shit. Die, cluster, die. Okay, lots of enemies down here. We're bound to come up with some astro blip. Six. I know it says intrusive pattern, but that's a glitch. This is really the astro blip. I don't know why it's glitched out like that. It's going to fix itself. It says this is astro blip. That's not true. This is corrupted something or other. That's astro blip. Trust me. See? It works every time. You don't have to use any ammo or any energy. You just blow themselves up. Yeah. Damn, game's feeding me a lot of intrusive pattern. It knows what I want. Okay, well at least you got 2 out of the deal. What? Watch it now. You gotta love it, eh? Still alive, still alive. Game must have a sense of humor. Alright, let's go down to the pit. See if I can farm some of those moldy guys for some master blip. Okay, so we got the elevator working in previous in the previous video. Okay, this is extremely dangerous. There's the container over here. I forgot to check. Maybe it'll be some astral blip. Who loves ya? Who loves ya? One more. Okay, one more astral blip. Come on, you moldy FOs. Where are these guys? Here we go. Astral blip. Mission accomplished. Okay, now we can make Pierce. Excellent. I think that calls for a Mr. Burns. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Just have to get to a control point. Up, James. And there is a loot box there that I forgot to get. It's kind of tricky. Up here, turn around, and you're gonna dodge over there. Oh, sure. There we go. Oh, okay. Lots of astral blip. Okay, Garrett, this is great. Okay, so back into parapsychology. Okay, here we go. Oh, and we completed this one. Very good. Boy, this is pretty easy. Kill 10 enemies with launch, no other specifics. Yeah, definitely doing that. Okay, and Astral Constructs. Construct, Pierce. Yes, please. Totally. This rocks. I don't know about how anybody else feels about this weapon. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. I use it extensively. It's a game changer. Okay. 2 shots by default. It's got a charge. Then this little flash once it's fully charged. And then you got 3 seconds to aim and then it'll just automatically release. Or you can just release the fire button and it'll fire. Like that. And it does a crap ton of damage. And it's extremely effective at range. It's nuts. I just love this weapon. Let's give it some armor breaking power. Like this one right here. That'll be the best for a boss fight coming up. Okay, so now we're loaded for bear. Alright. Kicking ass. Kicking ass. Let me just interact with this. Okay, lock in a save. And let's continue. Okay, we got some research records here. Let me just switch over to unread so we can zero in on these a lot faster. Once again, just assuming that you're going to pause the video if you want to read these. So I'll just pause for 3 seconds, just to give you enough time to pause the video. Research sector. Did we watch this?
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Bad things will happen. Then his big smile. What kind of bad things, Dr. Darling? Alright, so here's another Dr. Darling.
An early hypothesis was
We can watch this full screen.
that the mindscape of the astral plane An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, so now we have a name for those things.
Is subjective.
Astral fugue or astral spike or brain cloud. or as I like to call them,
If they keep that thing here.
death blobs. You can't kill them, and they will kill you instantly if they get near you. Or very quickly. This is the death blob puzzle. Basically, we got to figure out how to trap this thing. What you got to do is, there's a door there that's powered by 2 power cubes. There's a power cube here, and you got to slot it there. And there's another power cube over here. You can't see it, but it's behind. I think that's it right there. And you got to slot that over there. That will power up this door. This door is functioned by a switch that's over there. But if you simply hit the switch, it will trap the death blob in this area here. You don't want that. What you want to do is sucker the death blob down this tunnel here, and then when you get to the end, you're gonna wait there, wait for the death blob to come forward towards you, because he always goes towards you. Let him get really near, even let him damage you a little bit, and then we're gonna shoot down here, run up here, hit the switch, and then I'll trap the death blob in there. You got all that? Alright, let's do it. Okay, there's a power cube. Let's just wait to sucker the death blob up the stairs a bit so that we can have some time here. Go over here, throw that power cube there, throw the other power cube here. Now the door is powered up. Wait right here. Okay, play a little game of chicken. He's gonna come for you. And go. And just run for it. Right here. Hit the switch, and then I'll trap the death blob in there. There you go. Who loves you?
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Okay, a really hellacious fight is coming up, so I gotta focus. There's also going to be a hiss cluster in there, one of those, I wonder if we have data on that yet. No, we do not. Either I passed that document or it's coming up soon. Anyways, it's those round red balls that help the enemies. You got to, whenever you see enemies with a plus sign beside them, there's a hiss cluster in the area. Okay, and there's enemies over there too, so let's just see if we can take cover down here. There it is. As you can see, Pierce works fantastic on those things. See if we can nail it again. There we go, 2 shots and it's down. That's why I love Pierce. Okay, so now it's gonna be a lot of guys hucking grenades down here. And this guy's over there too. If you charge up Pierce and you don't want to fire, the best way to get rid of the charge is to put up your shield. Or you could swap weapons, but I find it's better to put up a shield. Okay? You could just simply swap weapons. I find it's better to put up a shield. Okay, let's see if we can pick off some guys. Oh, they're across there already. These guys are the worst. Okay, I think the best thing to do is to go across there or get a defilade on those guys. They won't be able to shoot us. Right here. Then we can take care of these guys. See, they're up there. They can't shoot us. It's great on those elevated strapped in chairs because they don't move around. So just go at them with Pierce. Okay, it looks pretty clear. So let's just keep in a defilade from these guys and go straight across here. Okay, we got some help down there if we need it. Oh shit. Is there one of the sometimes I overlook that because somebody just okay, we're good. Yeah, definitely upgrading health soon. Uh-oh, watch it. Pierce also works great with shield. Go up, stagger him, you got just enough time to... Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, but... You bugger. You knew I had something loaded up. Yeah, I love it. Beautiful. See, it staggers them just enough time to let you charge up Pierce. Isn't that great? Kicks ass. Okay, it's gonna be a boss fight up here. Little mini boss fight. When that happens, I'm gonna retreat down here. If it gets out of hand. There he is right there. Got him. I'm gonna take this just in case I have enough time to do it. Uh-oh. Get some. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Throw blow up shit at me, will ya? Yeah. Down you go. Fucker. Ah, okay. Was that the boss, or is there another one? Oh, that was him. Okay, so we made it to the next control point. I'm gonna call it a video. What's coming up next is it's gonna be pretty hellacious. It's gonna be like a fakey control point, and then we have to go in this really bad boss fight. I'm gonna call it. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that there, and post a comment because I'd love to hear from my target audience. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.